It is 9:45 in the morning. We are here at the Hilton Bentley South Beach, and we're about to have our very first seminar. 2 hours long. We're going to talk about
we're in Miami. You can't not play this.
This is another conversation RJ and us had in the car. Like, come here, bro. Come here. I mean, what we were just talking about is like, it's absolutely mind-boggling insane to me that like we get to do this, you know, and this is what we do.
I had a lot of moments just, like we're here, and it's amazing what we do. And oh, there's a card. Grateful for what we're able to do, what we stand for, everything for what we stand for.
At the end of the day, we understand that like the mission and the purpose and what we stand for and the impact that we want to create, everything leads with love, you know, and we understand that when we as coaches lead with love, our clients lead with love. And at the end of the day, our goal and our mission and our purpose is to just spread more love in this world and spread more good energy in this world. Obviously, this is a fitness program, but like what we're doing is just monumentally more than that, because we understand like there's more to life, you know, and this mission has always been, hey, to empower more people to become more leaders. But I think the mission has continued to transcend to understand that like, hey, we want people to fulfill their destinies. We want people to love themselves. We want people to love others unconditionally. And when that's the case, people come together, have amazing conversations with each other. People all grow together, and the vision gets bigger and bigger and bigger. It's insane to me. Like, just knowing that like a couple years ago I was in college, like fucking shaking and trembling, trying to like talking in front of people, and now I'm gonna talk in front of people, but just like speak from the heart. You know, I have nothing planned in my mind. Everything's just gonna come straight from the heart, because there's nothing. The greatest teacher's experience, bro.
Far said something last night, just creating an environment of love, and I absolutely love that. And I think that's...
He said that like multiple times to me, but last night it hit.
Last night it hit. He said that, and I just looked around at all the people and the conversations that we were having, and it was just everyone just loving everyone. ELE, baby.
Yeah. Because when you lead with love, you also attract it. Yeah. You know, and it's crazy how that works, and the world really just aligns for you, and every single thing in your life is the best possible thing that can possibly happen in your life when you understand that you lead with love. Everything comes towards you. Everything comes for you. You don't have to try for anything. You just lead from right here. And it's hard to detach from up here. It really is. But once you can learn that, and once you can lead with a mission and a purpose that serves something greater than yourself, that's the greatest fucking blessing. Everything takes care of itself. Yeah.
Freaking love y'all, man.
We're not even on stage yet.
Let's get moving.
Let's get in there.
Nice. It's a casual 9 a.m. fit.
What's up, dude?
We are here at Team Dinner, BBNK. It's amazing. I love getting close to the camera because I really like to be intimate, okay? It's gonna be a great time. We have a 5-course Mediterranean meal, a piece, of course. We're gonna announce our 4 Transformation Challenge winners of the $6,000 cash prizes, and then we have 5 honorary awards to follow up with that. It's gonna be a great time. We're gonna connect. We're gonna vibe. I think there's music outside, so we'll dance afterwards. What else is there to say, dude? Honestly. What an athlete. Set the freaking standard, baby. We love to see it. We really do.
Yeah, he was like on me, trying to like tickle me and like.
I just needed this moment. Can I do this?
He took his card out.
Why you gonna wipe it off? That never happened. I'm gonna look it up. I don't have words. I don't have words. It's pretty cool, you know. Anyone that's been watching the vlog since we've done the LA vlog, to see how we've done things in LA to now how we're doing them in Miami now. Like it's pretty cool. You know?
Well, we're just getting started. That's the funny part.
Yeah, and it'll be really cool to look back on this and see what we do next year and even later this year and with the future with Beyond Built. The mission is big, and it's cool to be able to bring everyone here in Miami and have an event like this. You know, it's nice, you know, and it's crazy. I've been to events like this, but to think that we would be hosting them, first getting into coaching and doing things like this, it's
You see all these rooftops?
shocking.
All these rooftops. We'll have our events on all over the world.
This amazing weekend where you set it up for Prashad setting up, Nick too. You guys are awesome. Everyone's family here.
Cheers, man.
I love it.
Cheers to Beyond Built. Beyond Built. And NK.
And NK. There we go.
Friends. Honestly, I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay. What's up, guys? We figured the vibe was right. It was about time. We're going to announce our Beyond Built awards that we have put together for the evening. I again want to say thank you guys so much for being here. It's been amazing to see all these people, you know, meet for a lot of us the first time in person and just get to know each other so well. You know, I think we're all here, we all have a goal. You know, we're all like-minded, we all want to be, we're all here to get better, right? And it's amazing to see the level of impact that can be created as a team, as a family, all as one, you know? It's incredible to see. If anything, you know, I would not be in this position with anyone here alongside Far, alongside our beautiful coaches, RJ and Warren, if it wasn't for being around people like you guys, you know? None of this is possible without surrounding myself with amazing people like Nick, Allie, Mason, Audrey, all you guys. So just want to say thank you so much, and we're gonna kick this off with some awards. We're gonna get the fun ones out of the way first here, and we're gonna end with the serious ones. We did 4 Transformation Challenge winners. We ran a Transformation Challenge from January up until this event here, so we'll be announcing that at the end, but let's kick this off. What are we starting with here? Okay, let's start it off hot. We're gonna start this off hot. We don't have enough room. We really don't. I think we should just guess.
We should just guess?
We should just guess.
It's Jess. It's gotta be Jess.
Okay, bet. This award is prestigious. Okay? This that's all I'm gonna say. This award is something that you're born with. It's something that you're born with. Honestly, as hard as you try, I don't care what anyone says, it's something you can't get away from, but it's something to be proud of. And this award is the smallest caps award.
It wasn't my idea. I'm just gonna make that very clear.
Feelings may be hurt, but again, you gotta be proud of it. You know, it's something to own up. So I'm gonna award this to Miss Jessica. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
So I get the privilege of giving this to someone who. So I get the privilege of giving this to someone who I've seen in the last, especially the last 90 days, but the last 12 months, evolve into I would argue, an entirely different person, and it's not that who she was before was bad. It's just, I think when we start to own our story and we make the choice to live in the power of our authority, we get a chance to show up for other people and make a difference. And as someone who values psychology, human behavior, taking time to understand people, empathy, compassion, it's inspired me to be a better coach and also understand that we're all in this together. And she's, in my opinion, the best example in this room, and that's no slight to anybody. The best example is in this room of someone who every single day, no matter how hard it's been, moving across the country, friend groups changing, shows up every single day, and that's Elena. Good.
We're really just going from one extreme to the other. We gotta keep you guys on your toes, okay? Especially Jess, you need to get on your toes more.
That is cool. She might leave.
Hey.
Lauren.
4 weeks out trying to get by, man.
Lauren, please. Lauren, please.
So I'll go to the next extreme, I guess. So this one is not a bad one. Okay, it's gonna sound like it, but it's not. Because I've gotten to know this person so well from working with them for so long, and they've grown so much internally as an individual from the day that I met them. And they have learned more about themselves in the process, and they really like came to me from a place of like needing a lot of help with their relationship with food and their relationship with themselves and their body image and all of that stuff, and they've just grown so much, and I'm so incredibly proud of them. And this check-in, or this is the longest. I'm nervous, okay. This is the longest check-in award, and it goes to Nicole Baker.
Alright. If I'm honest with you guys, this may be my favorite award that I'm going to be handing out tonight, because I've understood that when it comes to team chemistry and camaraderie and valuing each other and bringing everyone together, there's always a hype person. There's always a hype person that no matter what shows up for everybody, is commenting on everybody's posts, is hyping everyone up, saying that everyone has big calves. And this guy, all right, every single morning at 5 a.m. on a Wednesday is barking at you to say, hey, what are your wins for the week? What are your wins? And he's leading the team and getting every single client of ours to share their wins every single Wednesday, from personal to fitness to health to wealth relationships, because we set weekly health, wealth, and relationship goals every single week. And my man, Dan. Honestly, I'm going to keep you up here.
Okay.
Because everyone here needs to hear your speech.
Oh, fuck.
You just want them to talk.
What do you want me to say?
You don't. I don't want here. You just need to talk, and they're gonna listen.
Fuck's sake.
Tell them what happened. Why we're late.
What? So okay, thank you everyone. I joined Beyond Bell 5-6 months ago, and honestly, best fucking decision I ever made in my life. These people here, these are my family, and I love them to absolute pieces. They got me through thick and thin. I couldn't ask for 4 better coaches to have on this planet, and we fucking go. We got another year to go.
Sounds about right. Sounds like a team hype up to me. when the time, no, not right now. So this one I like a lot personally because me getting into my fitness career and bodybuilding and competing, I actually started off competing in men's physique, and then I dabbled with powerlifting for a while. I did my powerlifting meet, and amongst that time frame, I actually learned some of the greatest lessons I have about strength training, and that's really paid off to how we program and certain lessons I learned from that experience in its own. And I've understood that it's a very fun way to train when you focus on strength, when you focus on hitting numbers. And this is something that I also value within our team. You know, I think that it's important to be able to push yourselves to that next level, to that next standard, to have goals as far as setting PRs and hitting PRs for yourself. Smart, of course. But this award is the strongest lifter on the team, which we had to do some digging to find out. But pound for pound, strongest lifter on the team. Right? Compared to your body weight, compared to the total numbers here. The total between SBD, squat, bench, deadlift is 1,400 pounds. And this individual weighs 190 pounds. And he holds a camera for a living.
Oh my God.
This isn't just the strongest lifter award, but it's been incredible to have you on the team. It's been amazing, and I just wanted to express gratitude because when I first moved to Houston and said, hey, I'm going to jump in and do online coaching full time, drop out of college, it was a very scary jump. And Hanun was the guy who made me really feel at home here in Houston. And just one day, he just randomly just asked me, hey, like, I know you're doing this documentation for summer shredding, and I know you're gonna like fly somebody in from Omaha and have them live with you and do it, but like, I'll do it. And I'm like, okay. And obviously I know that you had talent, and since that, I mean, we put out like over 50 videos over the course of that summer shredding prep. We grew an amazing close relationship. There's been a lot of growth within you, dude, and I want you to let you know that during that time frame when we were documenting everything for summer shredding, like this, a lot of this, dude, it's big thanks to you, because we love sharing, we love documenting everything that we do here in lights and hopes of inspiring other people that are out there and want to watch along from miles away. And I'm sure that, you know, a lot of people on this team joined because they were watching that series and watching that content, dude. So, mad appreciation to you, man. All right. So these next 4 awards here they hit. And 6 months is a long time to do a transformation challenge. It's January up until this point, and like we talked about in the seminar, we approach everyone as an athlete on this team, and we challenged everybody to say, hey, if you want to do this thing, give it all you got for 6 months for your chance to win $1,500. So we have 2 male winners and 2 female winners, and for each of those we made it fair. So we have 1 body composition winner for overall muscle growth, body recomposition, etc. And then we have 1 total weight loss winner for each category between male and female. So I'll let you guys take it away and start with this. RJ, why don't you go first?
So I have the first transformation challenge winner, and over this past 6 months I've gotten to see this individual not only lose 25 pounds, 30 pounds, heal from, you know, relationship with food, and you know, get to know her in the car also, since we just saw a car blow up in front of us. It took us an hour and a half to get here, but I've gotten to see wins with her and her relationship with her father, and to be a part of, you know, this entire mental shift where before, you know, joining Beyond Built, she, you know, had a bad relationship with food. She wasn't, you know, really even exercising, and now, like, she made this job really, really easy on me throughout the entire process. From the beginning, not missing a workout, not missing a check-in, sending me form videos every single week. And This goes to Lauren Keene.
Man, this is like tons of tears. It's like $40 a tear.
So mine is going to be male body composition, and I first have to say this gentleman serves in the military, so thank you for what you do for us. It means the world to all of us. I know it's been a challenging time the last year, and I know that's brought on a lot of challenges within that. This guy, I live in LA, so I will get a text at 2:30 in the morning, which is 5:30 East Coast time, with "Can you check my technique?" And I'll get a third text and a fourth text, and like, I'm like, dude, I sleep a little bit. I gotta be able to get some sleep, right? And recently, over the last 2 months, he's opened up a lot about things he struggled with in the past, his healing process, and to see someone who I understand from close family friends that being in the military takes a huge toll on you mentally. It's a challenge. It's a very lonely road, and the fact that he felt compelled enough to dig deeper within himself in this journey to not only help himself physically but mentally and emotionally, it inspires all of us, I know, as coaches to only do more for ourselves. So our body composition male transformation winner is Stefan Singh.
That's 15 extra pounds you're hugging. Oh boy, getting bad pick.
Military may cry too.
What's your strongest foot? This next award is for an individual. I don't know how to explain this. Let's start from square one. Let's start from square one. We had a DM conversation, okay? We had a DM conversation, you know. Obviously, let's be real, lead genning to get on the team, okay? But this is one thing I noticed. This is a very, very long conversation that I was engaged in. I just noticed so many disempowering belief patterns that I dealt with myself. And that like really lit me up to want to help this individual out. And at the time I was like, hey, listen, I'm gonna send you this podcast of mine. You listen to it, let me know what you take away and come back. She actually listened to the podcast. We hopped on a call and there was quite a bit of hesitation. But amidst this journey over the past 6 months, it's been incredible to see the amount of habit shifts, to see how, you know, drinking and going out to eat used to be such a, I want to say a coping mechanism, but something that she felt like she couldn't control. And amongst this journey, she's been able to lose 15 pounds, hip thrusts, been able to go up 200 plus pounds over the last 6 months, which is incredible. And this award is going to go to Miss Diana Garcia. Wonder Woman, because your name's Diana. Wonder Woman. Here we go. Well deserved. We'll go probably 3 to 4 to 5 to 6, maybe goddamn 6 months without texting. Sent a check-in on time, every single time.
47
Not
seconds long.
one check-in has been over 1 minute. So we do video check-ins. Some are up to 20, Nicole. Thank you. But some are around 30 seconds, usually. Hey man, you know, good week. Forms, you know, doing a little bit better this week. Hitting PRs, down another 2 pounds. Crazy, man. And this individual has gone from 275 pounds down to 160. Now I will say that this individual didn't do that whole transformation with Beyond Built, but upon joining, it was very cool to see how at the beginning he was so afraid to eat more, knowing that it brought back memories of being overweight, and we very quickly actually nurtured this individual into eating more food, and getting to a very, very healthy position to then lose that body fat. And it's been amazing to see the changes in this guy's physique, losing over 30 pounds over the course of the last 3 months. And this award's going to Mr. John Lamb. How long is the check-in going to be next week?
31 seconds.
25.
Day 3.
Welcome to day 3. RJ, what's been our average amount of sleep?
I'd say like 2.5, 3 hours.
2.5, 3 hours. We are out here, Indian style, sitting until 3 a.m. having deep, emotional level conversations, breaking through shit. It's a great time. That's what this event is all about. Behind the scenes, we're having these very deep conversations, super late at night. But it's a new day. It's a beach day. We're gonna head to Sporting Goods store and grab some beach supplies. I don't know what we're gonna buy, but we're gonna buy things to have a great time.
Figure it out.
We're gonna head to the beach, South Beach, Miami, Memorial Day weekend. It's a vibe. Look at that. A vibe.
Bucket hat. It's a vibe.
We need so much sunscreen today. All right.
Okay, Hama got it.
Ready? Go.
Oh my god.
Dang it. Ah.
Go back. Jump in.
Okay.
Okay, 3, 2. God damn. How are you liking the trip, dude?
Absolutely fucking love it, mate. It's been amazing. Met some incredible people who are classed as kind of like my family now. Like I said, we never met each other before, and just, I would say within the first 20-30 minutes, we just clicked like that. And it's been one trip for the memories. We've got so much more to kind of come and to look forward to, and again, just reiterates my decision as this was the best decision of my life to join Beyond Built, and can only encourage everyone to sign up, to get involved, and to be part of one of the best communities I've ever been a part of.
Loving it. I'm usually a very quiet person, but I've never thought I would fucking. Oh, should I swear, right?
Okay.
I never thought I would like get along with people so easily. Like, it's unreal. Meeting everybody, and then like people I looked up to here, even you, video cinematographer, filmography stuff. Never thought I'd be able to talk to you about certain things, and just everybody here. Everybody got their own thing, but good shit.
This has been one of the best experiences of my life. And not only am I on prep and have a show in 3 weeks, and everyone's been so supportive, everyone here is like-minded. I'm out here prepping food. We got Far on the grill. It's literally amazing. It's a bunch of great people. We're gonna spend a lot of time together, and we're just gonna kill it every day. It's amazing.
He said lifetime together. I love it.
Absolutely, lifetime. It's not short term, it's long term, baby.
Oh, it is the
Best experience of my life. Truly.
I love it.
I made a lot of friends. I'm really happy to be here.
I don't want to leave.
I don't want to leave.
I'm gonna stay an extra day just so I can be here with everybody else.
Bar.
Best trip of my life. Period. I met you.
Yeah?
Yeah, who doesn't speak Korean, but is Korean, but can listen to it. Chad is everything I expected Chad to be in person. But honestly, like we finally had a good conversation last night, and he's created a space where you can actually express yourself unapologetically and not be judged for it. And I think for all of us, this is the first time that we've really experienced that. It can be overwhelming because it's out of your comfort zone, but at the same time, it's all unconditional love, and that's what I think anybody really wants in life. And finally found it.
Fucking fantastic. Learning a lot, growing a lot, having the best fucking time of my life. Honestly, making connections, having some good quality conversations, learning more about myself, and strangers that are now family.
It's been an absolute movie. Baby in the movie. No, but if we're truly being honest, life-changing experience. I can't thank everyone for this opportunity. It's been an absolute blessing. I pray that everyone just prospers and just enhance their careers, and we're all headed straight to the top.
I'm having the best time of my life. It wasn't something I expected, but I'm so fucking happy to be part of this family. Beyond Bill, baby.
Loving it. Really love it. Really love it. First time in Miami. Love the beautiful sunset. I need to get a tan then.
Oh, it's the best, dude. It's the best weekend of the year. Shit.
The trip has been fucking amazing. This weekend, I feel like I really opened up a lot, and because I'm very shy and I'm very like shy away, so I think I opened up a lot, and yeah, it was amazing. Always a good time. Best experience of my life hanging out with Beyond Bill. They changed lives. Like everybody here, their lives have changed, and yeah, good time. It's a vibe. So.
And the trip is amazing. Really like being around a lot of people who have different perspectives in life. It's beyond physical, honestly. The slogan speaks for itself. It's a great time, great experience, great vacations, great people, great food, great everything, man. I'm really thankful to be here, really thankful to be around these people, and God bless, and we may have more events like this, and hope it becomes possible.
Hell yeah, dude.
Been shy, dog. It's been, oh fuck. To quote last year, words can't describe it, man. This is fucking, never been to Miami, and I would never be able to have this opportunity without this. And I mean, never be able to do this, ever. And just being here, the mindsets that we've talked about, and just it feels like it's been a total shift. And I don't know, you gotta be here to experience it. It's unreal.
This is the best trip that I've ever had in my whole life. I feel like I've gotten to know everyone on the team like so insanely well, and honestly we've spent like the majority of the time just like literally bonding and like communicating and talking, and I've gotten to know like my clients as well as like Chad and Far and RJ's clients. Like it's so cool that we all just like come together and hang out. And we've had a beach day, everybody's sunburnt, but that's okay. And yeah, it's just like, it's been the best experience, just the bonding. It's so nice.
It's been awesome. It's been so fun to meet everyone, and I feel like I've like made lifetime friends out of this, and it's been good to like work on my mindset around things, and I feel like I've grown a lot as a person.
Trip has been life-changing, truly. Honestly, like so much mental growth and relationships. Like I didn't know any of these people when I got here, and I feel like I just made lifelong friends. Yeah, having a blast.
It's been amazing. A lot of bonding, learning a lot about the team, about myself, and it has just been, like Chad would say, vibe.
Been unreal. I don't think it could have gone better. And we planned and didn't plan, and I think that's been the most beautiful thing, you know? I don't think we had to overdo anything, but we definitely didn't underdo anything, that's for sure. This place is beautiful, we have incredible clients, the experience has been unbelievable, the conversations have been unbelievable. I don't have a lot of words for it, it's been kind of crazy, so. These are the things that make this journey so meaningful, you know? And I think that continues to come to light every single day with all of this. And I'm cherishing every bit of it, and I'm not even, as much as I'm always the person who wants to do more and bigger, and I know the next thing will be better in its own way. Right now it's just being able to appreciate what we've done together. And I don't take that lightly. It's just a reminder of just how precious this life is and what we have.
How are you liking the trip so far?
All right.
friend. If I'm being completely honest, this week I have learned what I believe is truly one of the biggest lessons that I've learned in my entire life, that everything that this is about extending unconditional love. It's made me understand that when you operate out of a place of love, with what you do in your relationships, with your own emotions, things really start opening up. Things like the anxiety and the stress, they tend to go away. And the want and desire for a need of more and more and more goes away. Your definition that you place on success goes away. So I've been asked questions like, hey, you know, have you taken a step back to excuse me, appreciate this and like really understand what you've done here and how much success you have at your age? And if I'm honest with you, like that question is a little uncomfortable for me to answer. And the reason why it is because I can't really place words behind it. And for the first time in my life, like I don't have like a clear definition on success. Because if you would have asked me like a year ago, 2 years ago, I would say, hey, find a way that your talents can serve the world. Well, I think that's also a phenomenal definition. I don't want to set myself to a definition. And what I mean by this is that I've gotten to a place to understand that success is a science and fulfillment is an art. And what I do by leading and operating out of love in every single thing that I do puts me in a position to feel so fulfilled. And understand that I don't need anything. I don't need more success. I don't need anything because everything I have is in my current state of being. And by doing so, I don't place any sort of fact or definition on the success of Beyond Built. So understood, nothing about this is for me. Nothing about this is for my return. All I want to see happen is more of this, more connections, more love being extended to one another, more openness, more real conversations, more acceptance within one another, and of course more love. And you could say that the only thing I want is more of that. And none of that has to do with me at all. And so that's where my mission lies. And this week has shown me everything about what operating out of love means. And it's left me to trust in this mission, trust in this vision, trust in myself, trust in this team, trust in this family, trust in every single client more than I ever have in my entire life. And that's powerful shit because I've doubted myself a fucking lot. I've questioned myself a fucking lot. I overthink shit a lot. I get stressed, I get anxious, I set timelines, I put myself under so much pressure and then fold and then crumble and get insecure and doubt myself and ask myself questions if this is really gonna work out. Because that's real shit. Those are the constant thoughts that go through your mind as a business owner. Because you put so much pressure on yourself, and even from the relationship with my parents, like they expected so much of me. My dad set me to such a high standard, my mom set me to such a high standard, you know, so I was always craving that external validation. But the more that you crave external validation is the more you let people define success for you rather than you defining it for yourself. And when you define it for yourself, then you achieve it, then you feel empty and you're not fulfilled. And that's the greatest fucking failure. When you get to a point where there's no definition on success because you operate out of love and understand the art of fulfillment, there's no reason to chase anything. Because everything aligns for you, and you take each and every opportunity to see through the eyes of what love truly means.
It's been a great experience, and I just feel very lucky. First Sean walked into my life, and that's why I joined Beyond Built, was literally because of this man, and I just feel very appreciative, like deep in my soul. So thank you.
Oh,
Sure,
you have
sure.
to do that. Like,
Yeah, that's spare fingers right there. Do you really feel it?
It's like Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I'm so uncomfortable.
and he's like,
Wow, okay. First of all, grateful for, I guess, just all the experiences, all the conversations, feeling valued, feeling loved, doing more like inner work within myself, finding connections through people with that as well, making new friends, connecting with people that, you know, on levels I didn't think that I actually was. And like meeting some really good people in my life that I probably will stay in my life for a very, very, very long time. Bonding. Girl. Whale noises for life, honestly. And just overall, like,
Yes.
More baby. Jeez.
yeah. Just like pure fulfillment, honestly. Like I told some people things that like I haven't told a single soul like ever, and just feeling like that confidence and that comfortability, and then seeing the growth like within that, and just finding that within myself, and being able to take that like not just for the next few days but beyond that, and then pushing that onto other people too. And honestly, good fucking vibes. Thank you to everybody who jammed the fuck out with me this morning at the gym. Oh God, come on. Ugh. I love it. Love you guys.
So I'll keep mine kind of short and sweet, but I grew up in a place where there wasn't a lot of love, and I've kind of felt that from all of you at one point or another. And something I've came to realize over these past few days is this is truly the first time I feel like I'm in a safe place and I can let everything down and, you know, just show up as I am. And I will forever be changed for that. So thank you.
I think the biggest thing for me was like I knew none of you, like was not active on social. Like I was honestly like in the check-in with Lauren, I was like terrified to come here. I was like, why am I nervous? I'm going on vacation. What the hell? Like, and then to get so connected with like all of you like so quickly, so easily, like so freely, has seriously meant the world. Like I got horrible news today, and to be able to just like belly laugh all day and just like have a good time and cry 8 times throughout the day, but it's fine. Like that's what we're here for. Like, and honestly, I feel like I'm going home with like so much more peace in my heart than I've ever felt like before. So thank you guys for that.
I'm gonna keep it simple, like what I kind of said earlier, jumping in. Just everyone here. I was on her boat. I was actually a little nervous to come, but last minute I ended up showing up, and it's probably the best weekend I've had in a long, long time. Just the people, the connections we all made. All I could think of is we have amazing coaches, and second, thinking how impactful this weekend was for everyone, where imagine what this group's gonna be next time this year and how big that shit's gonna be. So I'm excited for what this is gonna bring us.
Wow, I freaking love it. One thing that I'm grateful for is that everyone here is willing to listen to each other. I shared something with you guys that I've never spoken about before. So I'm grateful that you guys are here to listen to me, and I'm grateful that you guys are also willing to share so much vulnerable things and things you guys are going through, things you guys are struggling with, and I'm grateful that you guys are willing to share those things with us, because we all know that's not easy, but the space we've created, I'm just grateful that we can all share these things and be here for each other.
So I'm really quiet sometimes. So it was really scary for me. I usually travel with my little sister, and I talked to her a lot, I'm not gonna lie, when I was here, and it was just something that she's just like, well, I'm so proud of you. She's like, I hear how you talk about the group and how much, I've seen how much you've grown mentally, and so it's really nice to be able to the people, you know, that I did talk to, you know, be able to open up and have conversation and make good memories. And I'm just really excited, so proud of everybody here. Y'all look amazing, and you guys are such an amazing group, and this is a really, really, really good experience, and something that I'm gonna carry forever.
I'm also really grateful to be here. I was able to get out of my comfort zone and come here with a lot of you guys that I haven't met. I know I wasn't active with the cause. No one really knew me, but I always been the type of person to be in the comfort zone and really being the corner guy. So I know I didn't speak a lot, but I'm really grateful to really have this experience with all of y'all. We're really different, but we have a lot of goals, a lot of similar goals. So yeah, I'm a happy guy to be here, and I'm happy to get out of my comfort zone and be here with you guys.
I think the most thing I'm grateful for is that when you think about this as a whole, I mean, whether or not we all stick with the program for, you know, 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years, you got to think that these are going to be lifelong relationships. So, I mean, and you know, that's kind of, I mentioned it earlier, and you know, this is a family for life, and no one's ever going to drop off and forget about them. They're always going to be there, and you know, that means it's just going to continuously grow, and you know, I'm also kind of in a boat where I don't really show emotion much, but this weekend I had a chance to do that, and you know, it's eye-opening, the respect and you know, just how everyone views it, and the coaches, you know, peers. No one's gonna put you down for anything that you have going on, and you know, they're just gonna build you up and make you feel better, get through it, and support you. And so, yeah, I just think that's the most grateful thing you can have in a group and family, and again, lifelong. So.
Oh man. I think for me, I'm most grateful for. I didn't kind of realize it until joining this group. Like, I was very lonely when I kind of first came across, very lost and sort of searching for like-minded individuals and people who were driven, motivated, kind of similar interests and things to myself, and like I just wasn't kind of finding those types of people, and it was making me even more kind of homesick. And yeah, I was really kind of struggling, but putting on a front that I wasn't, just because of those kind of expectations that I get from my parents, my family. Like, my brother's very successful, and kind of like get that weight on my shoulders as well. So it's just so refreshing to find people who are in this kind of same situation and going through similar struggles and things, and we can relate to one another. I mean, when we came through the door, within 30 minutes, it was like we'd known each other for 2-3 years, which is just incredible to kind of experience something like that. And then secondly, it's the first time where I've been like just completely caught up in the moment across this weekend. Like yesterday, I was like, what even day is it? Like, I didn't even know what day it was. And I was like, I haven't thought like that in 4, 5, 10 years. And it's just an incredible place to be. Like, particularly just so present with everyone. Like, conversations were so kind of deep and not surface level, and just refreshing. And then today, and just to be part of something that is truly like a family is incredible. And I'm grateful for each and every one of you. So I would say I'm grateful for a lot of things this week, but the biggest thing that I'm grateful for are the conversations that we've been having. I come from a place where I don't have people to have these conversations with. A lot of my friends are kind of doing their own thing. A lot of people at work I'm not really close with. So a lot of time this week, I have reflected, and whether or not I've said anything in different situations, I really picked up a lot from everyone else sharing their own story. And I really thought about like, man, how does this affect my life? How am I doing this in my own life? And I think that is the biggest thing that I'm grateful for, because I've learned a lot from this past week, and I feel very confident that I can take everyone's stories here and kind of keep growing once I go back home. So when I came to Beyond Built, I was in Montgomery, Alabama. I was by myself. I had like no one to talk to because of COVID, and then Chad Farshad came in. I feel like I know half of y'all a lot because of the check-ins or the gold calls, social media, and I look up to not just the coaches, but like all of you guys, like everyone on this team, Adrian, Marissa, everybody. Like it's crazy to meet all y'all, and I feel like I've hit like a bucket list of things to do in my life. So very grateful for y'all and very grateful for the conversations.
I'm gonna try to talk. Well, my voice is kind of crap right now. Honestly, I'm really grateful for y'all for listening. The other day I was being really vulnerable, and I love y'all for not judging me through, my vulnerability, because it did. My friends, they're party animals. I don't really talk like personal with them, so it's really nice to have a group of people that understand, and that just show love and affection. And I really have people like that, except of course Ryan, Adrian. They're the closest homies in Houston. Of course Chad and Rashad. Rashad heard me the other day, but I'm just really grateful for y'all. And this is actually my first year traveling alone, and it's been a very great experience. So I just wanted to let y'all know I love it, every single one of you. And just thank you for the coaches doing y'all's hard work. Yeah.
Very grateful for everybody here, but especially this guy. He's the one that convinced me to join Beyond Built. And I have a lot of trust issues, but this weekend I was able to open up a lot easier. Like the other day I went to the gym with Jess. I was able to talk to her like I've known her for a while. And I don't do that to strangers, especially just meeting for 2 days. But yeah, everybody here, very grateful. And he changed my life.
What I'm grateful for this weekend is that, finally get to meet some of y'all that, I've seen the go calls, and, now there's like good friendship with Sam, John, Stefan, Daniel, Cameron, pretty much a lot of y'all. And I'm grateful that you guys are open to listen. I had a rough 2 days. You guys are open to listen to what's going on, but appreciate y'all just open, just to check up on somebody. Said like, oh, he's a born, but leave him alone. But you guys are just there as a family, and also understanding though that some of us are on prep.
So I'm grateful for a lot of things, but I've always struggled to feel like I can be myself around people. Even with my friends, I don't feel like I can be myself sometimes. But around you guys, I feel like I can be myself and be confident in who I am. And I'm so grateful for that, because ever since joining Beyond Built, I feel like I've become so much more confident in who I am. And just being around you guys, like John was saying, I've connected with so many of you, and I feel like I said, I can be myself, and it's something that I don't feel a lot. I'm always self-conscious of who I am around others. But around you guys, like, I felt great. And even with being on prep, like yesterday I was dying. But like you guys are so supportive and I truly love all of you guys.
We love you. I'm just gonna keep it nice and short. What I'm grateful for the most this weekend is the connections I've made, the conversations I've had. I had been feeling really disconnected from the group for a while just because I was going through a lot of stuff, like emotionally and just physically. Haven't been doing my check-ins or attending the cold calls, and I feel like I was able to just get a lot closer with the group and we made a new best friend who I had some good conversations with. I know that our friendship's gonna last. Just super grateful for everybody and for the time I've had here.
I'm super grateful to be here, honestly. At the beginning of the year, my biggest goal was to be adventurous this year, and joining Beyond was the step that I needed to be confident in myself and to just get up and travel, not knowing one of you, not really speaking to any of you outside of like little Facebook messages or whatever. So to take a Facebook group and bring it here and literally turn it into family. Like, I love all of you and I made a new best friend and I can't wait for the next retreat and just to be able to connect with all of you again.
So I guess I'm most grateful for being included because I purposely don't include myself out of fear of not being accepted. So I guess that's what I'm most grateful for, is just being included.
I also came like very nervous about meeting people, and this is just like out of my comfort zone to be around this many people for so long. And so I am very grateful that I came, and I came with a couple hard decisions. So I'm really glad that I was able to talk through this with people and feel more at peace.
I think mine's more, I just appreciate vulnerability like that and people feeling comfortable enough to allow me and everybody else here to hear what you have to say. Because it's equally as difficult to feel it as it is to verbalize it and express it. And I just really truthfully feel privileged in the fact that you guys are comfortable with me enough to share what you have to say and to a group of people. Honestly, I love traveling, but I hate that everybody doesn't live in the same place because I want to see y'all all week, not just for you.
BB World Tour.
I know. Y'all bring it up.
Well, don't say World Tour. Don't say World Tour. I want to go to bed.
But yeah, that and just like I also had a really hard couple of days, and like this entire thing is flashing every trauma in my face, and it was very difficult to work through. But I did, and it was because you guys come up to me and can ask, you know, are you okay? And it's okay for me to say no, and be like, yeah, let's go have a conversation. You know, you don't have to sit there and act like everything's fine and hunky-dory here. So I appreciate that.
To be fully honest, this doesn't happen often. My heart is literally just beating out of my fucking chest right now. What I'm most grateful for is the fact that all throughout childhood, all throughout
past couple years of my life, years before that, I've been one to doubt myself. And it's become clear to me that I've done that more often than I've wanted to, even recently, even towards the beginning of this year. It's a scary thing to get into, you know, every step that I've made. And throughout moments like this and this week, it's truly shown me that amongst all that self-doubt, amongst all the questioning, amongst all the anxiety, amongst all the stress, amongst all the judging towards myself, within myself, I can say that I fully trust myself in this vision and this mission more than I ever could imagine. And that's all because of you guys. And to think that I have people in my life so amazing that do believe in me is something I'm so grateful for. And I cannot put words around how much that means to me. And I just want the same for everybody. I really do. I mean, this feeling that I have right now, I just want everyone to have it. And that's why we're going to continue doing this goddamn thing and make this the biggest fucking thing in the fitness industry.
Yeah.
This world needs to fucking change, and we're going to do it. I fucking love the shit out of you guys, and I want to say thank you so much. Seriously.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think the one thing that I'm really grateful for this weekend was that talk that we all had as a group the other night. It was really reassuring to hear that other people come from like broken families. Back home, I'm best friends with me and my brother and our two buddies from high school, and we talked about it, but we've never like been able to really relate except for each other. And so to be around like other people that more or less get it, it's really refreshing. So that's just what's really stuck with me. It's like everybody's got shit going on. So yeah, that was it. It's cool.
I just want to give a quick shout out to you, man. The time that you walked up to me in the gym in college when I was just starting with ChadMorgan Fitness, and the fact that you believed in me as a coach at that time in my life meant a fucking lot, man.
Absolutely.
And it didn't hit until I started wearing that fucking t-shirt the other day. I thought that was super fucking cool, man. But Cody's been along since ChadMorgan Fitness and since coming out to me at my college gym. And I just want to say thank you, dude, for believing in me.
Thank you.
At that point in my life. For real.
Speechless, to be honest. I'm truly grateful for every single one of y'all. I pray that y'all all just succeed in abundance. I see everyone's visions, and all I see is winners. And it sucks because, you know, back at home, you just get in that wrong environment, and it really fucks you up mentally. Because it's not like you can blame them. You're the one that got into it. And to feel such at peace with friends that just feel like a cohesiveness, just no other feeling. And I've had a lot of amazing conversations with friends, guys. That shit is mind blowing. It's like a lightning struck everybody. It's like, oh. That shit just like struck, like even Baby in the movie.
That's it.
Like I was so fucking CrossFit when that phrase just hit me. And I was oh. I was like, how the fuck did this come into my mind? But it was the first 4 words that came out, and I honestly want to make that my background, and that's fucking slogan of the rest of my life. along with you can too. I'm gonna have to find a fucking way to put it. You're in a baby in a fucking movie. You can too, man. I'm so excited. Bro, I swear, these few days, best fucking movie ever, dog. The amount of vulnerability and everything. Dude, Farshad, oh man, there's so much appreciation for you, dog. You and Chad saw, like, we're in the gutter, dog. Bro.
Future starts in an hour. We're trying.
And I just can't thank y'all enough. Like, I haven't cried in like at least a year plus. But it almost feels right to cry right now. You know? It's not coming out. It's not coming out. But it's like, that shit sounds really therapeutic right now. And I'm like, but my biggest default is how immature and like I just like try to hide and laugh my pain. So it's really nice to just have y'all. I'm truly thankful.
Experiences could potentially impact other people, honestly. Like I've always wanted to do that, but felt like I didn't have space or couldn't. And genuinely like understanding the impact that not only I have, but every single individual has in this room has like quite literally changed my life. And like you guys all push me to work so much harder with like work and also with my own fitness journey and with my prep and with everything. Like I really do go into the gym every day and say like show up for them every day. And like that's insane that like a group of people from around the country can do that for each other. And I just want like everyone here to understand like the impact that they have on the person sitting next to them. Because like I really do think about that every day. And it's almost like overwhelming, you know? Like I know I've had a lot of conversations with almost all of you about how it's wild that like people who some of you didn't know a couple of days ago can get together and just have these like really in-depth, genuine conversations, and how it's almost hard to like accept that, you know? Like it's almost hard to like accept that like these people really do care about you even though they just met you. Because we're all essentially like on the same journey and on the same path to bettering ourselves every single day, and everyone in here like understands that and is working towards that. And I just think that's really powerful. Like I haven't taken enough time in my life to work on myself and work on a lot of things that needed to be worked on, and I didn't realize that until this, like at all. And I would have stayed so stagnant if it wasn't for every single one of you. So I like truly, seriously do appreciate every single person in this room. And like thank you for allowing me to like be a part of your journey and like be in your process of that. Because I never thought I'd be able to do that for people, and I'm really fucking grateful that I get to. So I appreciate you all a lot.
Okay, what we're grateful for?
Yes.
Okay. So I feel like it's gonna be similar to a lot of people's answers, but honestly, I'm grateful for probably every single person here. I don't think ever in my life have I ever felt so loved and so connected to a group of people, and you know, all of us were able to break down a lot of barriers together this weekend. A lot of us had a lot of tears, a lot of emotions. We had some really deep conversations, and you know, like Lauren said, the fact that we were all strangers just a few days ago and we were able to do that with one another it's mind-blowing. I still can't really grasp that this all just happened, you know. I think I've said probably a million times I didn't expect to come here and have my life changed, but it did. And I'm so grateful because now I get to go home with a different perspective on life because of all of you. And I thank you, and I really appreciate and love every single one of you. And I really hope that we can all do this again one day, because this was really beautiful and a very amazing experience that I couldn't have asked for a better group of people to go through this with.
I have so much to be grateful for, especially in this group. So when I came in, 2 months before I came into Beyond Build, I tried to take my own life. I had put on 70 pounds, 200 pounds that I'd lost. I had a terrible relationship with food. I had an even worse relationship with my family. I was in a job that wasn't suiting me, and I didn't see myself going anywhere. And then some dodo head reached out to me on Instagram and quite literally changed my life in an instant. And it's been the hardest year of my entire life. I'm gonna cry, damn it. I've seen so much life change just within the last 6 months. And a lot of that's a testament to the work that Chad, Far, RJ, and Lauren do as our coaches, but also the people that are in this team. The conversations that I've had with people who are here and people who aren't here. And my growth is, yes, a testament to my hard work, but it's also a testament to theirs. And I'm so grateful to have the opportunity to get to know each and every one of you guys, because as much as y'all say that I impact y'all, y'all impact me. Y'all make me want to show up. And on my days where I want to give up and not represent this team anymore, y'all are the reason why I show up every single day. Because I quite literally still don't feel like I'm enough. I had a conversation with Chad where I was like, I don't think that I'm enough to represent Beyond Build on the stage. I can't represent you, I don't do that well. And he was like, you don't understand what you've done. And I've had conversations where some of y'all have told me that the only reason you're on this team is because of a video that I posted where I walked a mile in 200 pounds. And I can't even understand how that is impactful. And I'm just so grateful to be able to be a part of this team and grow alongside of you guys, regardless if y'all think that I'm further ahead, because I'm not. We're in this together, and I'm just so thankful to just be here and be able to be present and be accepted in a place that I never thought that I was accepted before. Because I've never ever been in a place where I can be genuinely and authentically myself and not feel judged. And so thank you guys for helping create an environment where people can come and heal themselves and be the best person that they want to be. Physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. It's a beautiful thing to see, and I love being able to watch y'all's growth, and so I'm grateful for that as well.
I had a really interesting 3 weeks of my life, and these past few days I think I've shed tears with virtually everybody at some point. Some people definitely a lot more than others, which is even more beautiful to me. And I had a moment when Han and I were talking, and I was reflecting, and I realized I always talk about the little kid in us, and those moments of tears, those very vulnerable, expressive moments where there's joy, there may be sadness, there's excitement, there might be frustration that we all share together. I got to see everybody's little kid. And for someone who lives like a child all of the time, like quite literally, I'm a grown-ass baby. It's so heartwarming for the kid in me to be around other people who are living in their child all of the time. And I know some of you, when we had conversations, felt like, oh, like I'm so far from that person, but you never really are. You're always right there with them. They're the only person you get to walk through life with. And to share those moments with you guys and just have that space. Like, I had moments where I was like, man, I feel like I'm in elementary school again. Literally, like but honestly, like the warmth, I felt warmth in my heart that it's definitely shown more and more as I've been on the road, but I think this magnified a lot of what I felt in my own changes, because I've gone through a lot where I've had to make large-scale changes in my life, not because I think I was a bad person before, but I think, like anything else, we have to accept who we are and be willing to lean into understanding that we don't know anything. And I think being able to be around a bunch of kids, really, it's the most beautiful thing to see people's curiosity, their tears, their laughter, their happiness. Like, I looked around and I was like, damn, I'm like in a playground. But like, quite literally, it was like a playground. Some people were playing in the pool, some people were talking, some people were throwing sandbags at each other, some people were eating. But it's literally like a real life playground to me. And the fact that it was a welcoming, loving environment, and there was definitely a couple of times where I was getting texts from people and I was like, I have no idea why you're saying this to me, and it doesn't matter. I get to be a kid with a bunch of other kids, and I get to experience the love of a child in every single moment. And I think having that's the true unconditional love that life brings us. And having an environment like that, you can't trade that for anything. And I'm so grateful to be around people who are quite literally willing to be childish in the best way, because that's how you get through life, through all the ups, the downs, and that's how we get through this together. You're not on this path alone. And to see all of you lean into that and to step into that and be that kid for each other, not only yourselves but for each other, it warms my heart, and it always gives me the hope that the things we are going to do together is what's going to change the world, because you cannot do any of this alone. I know I said, the only person you have in this life is yourself and the little kid, but we're stronger when we're all together. So thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. It means the world to me, it means the world to the coaches, and there will be more events, and I hope that we get to bring more kids along for the ride.
I'm actually grateful for being here today, because I don't know if you guys know it. No matter, like, even Chad knows my whole story. The last year or so hasn't been the best until more recently. Trying to do this full time is a dream right now, and it took a lot to get here. Only a few of you kind of know the story. There was a point where it felt like I was alone just doing this. And to the point where I was like, why am I doing this? And I went from moving out to going to 2 different states in 1 month, moving. Houston was never the plan, and got there, got to start doing this full time, but came to the point where I was almost living paycheck to paycheck, and that's where I met Chad. And we started just hanging out a little bit, just as friends, and then we just started getting closer. And he was talking about summer shredding and how he wanted to document that, and he was going to fly somebody back home. And I took the risk, being like, hey, instead of you flying somebody out, why not just do it? And at the time I was like, oh, he's not going to say yes to it. But I think a day or two later, he's like, let's fucking do this. And even Chad at the point, he said, hey, I still remember this, he was like, I'm going to get to the point, this was probably maybe December, January, he's like, I'm going to get to the point where I'll be able to pay you comfortably and impact more people, be able to record everything, and just see the positive of everything. And we started working beginning of March, and just started from there. Everything just kept getting better and better. We started working so much. Obviously COVID happened, and Chad at the time was probably my only client, and still kind of going paycheck to paycheck, but we just kept going. I didn't care about the money, but I enjoyed. There's nobody to this day that I enjoy working with, and we just kept going. And more of you guys kept coming onto the team, and it was just Chad at the time. And then Far came, Lauren, RJ, and started impacting more people. And that's all I wanted to do. And I have to thank all of you guys, because even if you haven't seen the videos, or if you have, it has brought where Chad is now. And we're able to impact more of you guys and just help out in any way. And we can just keep doing this. So, and I appreciate all of you who have talked to me about Mike.
Love you, man.
I never thought this was possible. But we're here. So I have to thank all of you, especially. Because I can't do this without you.
There's a spark in you and a spark in me, so get up, let's take the lead.
One trip for the memories.
Yeah, it was amazing. Always a good time.
Really thankful to be around these people.
The trip has been life-changing, truly.
Can't describe it, man. I would never be able to have this opportunity without this. I don't know, you gotta be here to experience it. It's unreal.